Assalamu alaikum everybody. My name is Md Jahid Hassan. I'm the student of Comilla University Department of English, and I have a page named Basic English with Monir. And right now I'm with my junior brother named Jahid, and he's a famous content creator. He has a Facebook page named JahidStein, and who is quite popular. He has more than 12,000 followers, as well as he has an YouTube channel, and he's also successful on YouTube channel too. So right now I'm with him, and I will ask him some questions that how we can start our journey to learn English language, or how we can move on forward for learning language. So we know that learning language has been massive questions for us, because nowadays it has a great demand. So from this perception, I have invited my junior brother Jahid, who is seriously experienced in English language, and I'm going to ask him some questions, and by which I think you will get some idea how you can start your journey to learn English language. So Jahid, first of all, please tell something about yourself.
Hey, hello everyone. This is Jahid Hassan. I'm a student of Pharmacy Department, Comilla University, and currently I'm studying in the 4th year. So that's a brief introduction. Besides my study, I try to upload different types of English practice video, and I'm working to develop myself. So that's a brief introduction about myself.
Okay, thank you, Jahid. So he said something about himself. So right now I'm going to ask you a very interesting questions. So Jahid, there are many students we see in online, we see in social media that they are trying to learn English language, but they are not getting proper idea or proper suggestion how they can start. So this is their massive questions, and also they are getting some wrong idea too. And also they are several times they are motivating in different manner, which is not actually helpful. I see you, you see me, I saw you, you saw me, from the very beginning to end. So according to my experience, I know that you are quite experienced in English, as well as you are quite fluent, and you are an amazing speaker. So how have you started your journey to learn English language? Can you share with us?
Yeah, in this case, I have to say one thing, that is, I don't believe in the academic curriculum in our school level, because we studied for at least 12 years in our school level and college level. But again, we actually did not get the fluency in English speaking. We can only write, or we can only learn some grammar or this type of theoretical things. So when I have started my English speaking journey, at that time I just determined that in this time I don't try to use the grammar intensely. I don't actually try to follow the other things which we try to do in the academics. So in this time I will try to practice how we learn Bengali. I try to use this same exact method in English also. So when we try to talk in Bengali, at that time we never ever think about Bengali grammar. In fact, I literally hate Bengali grammar. So I also try to do same things in the English also. I try to actually achieve fluency, and I try to make some conversation with my senior brother or with my practice partners. And by actually making some conversation in our general topics, like about myself, about my university, my batchmate, or about my department, politics, and this type of things. And after that, little by little, I am achieving a little bit fluency, and now I think I am able enough to actually apply English grammar little by little. So I am now working on this. So I think this is a beginner friendly suggestion.
Okay, thank you, Jahid. This is, great idea what you share with me. So from my perception, from my idea, if I want to tell something about your journey, I think that if you want to start your journey to learn English language, so of course, first of all, you have to start, and your start has to be remarkable. If your start is not remarkable, then you will not be able to practice continuously, as well as you will not be able to reach wherever you will go, or what skill you want. So for this reason, of course, you have to have a proper beginning or proper start. So for proper beginning, what Jahid shared with me, as well as what I'm going to share with you, it will be that you have to choose a specific day, you have to choose a specific place, and from this day, just how can I say, just decide that I will achieve this goal in this time, in this period, and then practice continuously. And if you can do this on regular basis, of course, I can tell you with affirmation, you will get improvement, and you will reach wherever you want.
Okay. In this case, I have to say one thing, that is, some people, they actually set a time which is very far. Like they said, I will start from the next week, I will start from the next month. But I think this is not actually appropriate. You have to start as soon as possible possible, like you are watching this video, so you must have to start as soon as possible. Like if possible, then you can start from the next day, or you can start the day after tomorrow. So I think by this way you can actually you can start your journey. But if you set a time which is far away, at that time you will actually your motivation will vanish, your desire will vanish. So this is my small suggestion.
Yeah, I mean, what you said, these are also, I mean, of course, correct. But thing is, you have to start. What he says that you have to start as soon as you can, as far as you can. If you, I mean, I said to set a time, to set a day. I mean, if you think that, first of all, I mean, what you said, these are correct, because there are many students who usually think that, yeah, first of all, I will gather some vocabulary, I will memorize some vocabulary, then I will try to gain some grammatical ideas or grammatical section, then I will start my journey to learn English language. So this is, of course, a totally wrong conception. I was thinking I will ask you this question, but you shared without getting questions. So the thing is, I mean, if you know one word, if you know one sentence, if you know one vocabulary, your work will be just start practicing this. If you know one sentence, just make some sentence by this, and by which you can start. And if you can do this and continuously and spontaneously, you will get an improvement and you will get some new structure spontaneously. This is the nature of language. Okay, so Jahid, I mean, I want to ask you another questions. So I mean, how do you practice? Right now you can speak English like an native, your fluency is up to the mark. So how, I mean, how do you practice nowadays?
Okay, as English speaking is learning English speaking is a lifelong journey. So I try to improve myself continuously, and I try to take practice. In this case, I have some senior brothers. I practice with them, and as well as I have some friends also. I am taking my practice with them, and moreover, I make this type of videos. So when I try to upload this type of videos, or I try to make this type of videos, at that time, obviously, I have to take my preparation, and in front of camera, I have to say something. So this is also another method of taking preparation. And moreover, I also try to teach some of the students, and I can say this one thing, that is teaching the students about English speaking is also a very good idea in case of English practice. So I usually take my preparation by this way.
Yeah, this is a good thing. So I mean, already he has shared his idea, as well as I also tried to share my idea how you can start, as well as how you can carry on your practice on regular basis. So right now I'm going to ask you another important questions, and which is not only important for them, those are beginner. This is very important for us too. So I mean, when a student usually go to an IELTS academy for the purpose to go to abroad, I mean, you know, we have to develop 4 sections: listening, speaking, reading, writing. So especially listening and speaking, both are interconnected with each other. So I mean, in IELTS book, as well as those are IELTS trainer, they usually say that if you want to become a good speaker, then first of all you have to become a good listener. So I mean, listening usually provides a huge impact in our speaking. So I mean, so that's why, of course, there is no alternative way to avoid speaking or becoming a great speaker without improving listening. So of course we have to improve our listening. So Jahid, I mean, I know that your listening skill is also quite amazing, and of course you are a good listener, and that's why you can speak, that's why you can understand. If you would not be a good listener, then you would not be able to understand me, then you would not be able to speak like with confidence or like a native. So how have you improved your listening, or what do you do for your listening skill?
Okay, in this case, I want to share one story. Once upon a time, when I was a university first year student in 2020, when COVID period just started, at that time, our university, Comilla University, provided a great opportunity. That is, they actually signed a deal with one of the biggest online teaching platform, which is called Coursera. So at that time, I have started learning. I have started one course, but immediately after continuing this course, I could understand that, oh my God, it's not possible for me to complete this course, because I was not able to understand what the native speakers they are actually they saying, because they talk very fast, and they use different types of strange vocabulary. So at that time, actually, I was very scared, and that is why I couldn't able to continue this course. But after that, in my university second year and third year, when I have started my English speaking journey as well as listening, I practice my listening. Now I am quite able to understand all of these things. How I develop this skill? Actually, this is the question. I am interested to know what happens around the world. Especially, I am interested in listening the international news. So I chose some English newspaper, and I chose some English podcast, as well as some English news channel, especially Al Jazeera, BBC, and CNN. This type of channel, and from there actually I take my listening practice. And another one thing is, nowadays actually we waste a lot of time in consuming different types of blog videos or different types of documentary. So what I just do, I just shift my focus on watching Bengali video into English video. So I also consume a lot of content. I also actually waste a lot of time in watching different types of videos. But nowadays I actually consume the English videos. So this is actually one type of waste of time. But if you think in a different way, then obviously it is one of the best practice for me.
Yeah. Thank you, Jahid. I mean, you have shared also some amazing ideas. So right now I would like to add something with him, and then we are going to run out this little session. So I mean, our topic is how you can start your journey to learn English language. So first of all, I would say to you that, so if you want to learn English language, so first of all, you have to start. It doesn't matter how much vocabulary you know. It doesn't matter how much expert you are in English grammar. Your work will be, you have to start as soon as possible. And secondly, you have to practice continuously. And my dear brother Jahid has shared his idea how you can practice regularly. You have to manage partner, or you have to figure out a way to carry on your practice on regular basis. And if you can do this, so inshallah one day you will be a great speaker. And thirdly, he discussed, as well as I also said something about listening. I mean, if you want to improve your listening, of course we have to listen each and every day. And what types of listening do you want to listen? It is your choice. So he says that he usually watch different sorts of like talk show or interview, by which he has developed his listening skill. So I usually do the same thing. I try to listen different sorts of talk show, or I usually follow BBC or CNN, different sorts of international English channel. So by which I usually develop my listening skill. Until now I'm doing work. So if you want to develop your listening skill, so you have to follow some channel, or you can choose what source you like to improve your listening skill, because this is important. Of course you have to develop, and if you can do this, and inshallah one day you will be a great speaker. And what we shared through our video, if you can follow this, if you can listen to us, inshallah one day you will become a great speaker. Thank you very much for today.